Crikey, what a place! Welcome to the Australian Outback, a land as beautiful as it is brutal. The Australian Outback is one of the toughest, most rugged landscapes on the planet. It covers nearly 70% of the continent, stretching across thousands of kilometers with barely a sign of human life. Imagine a vast, sunburnt land, painted in red and orange, stretching endlessly. The soil here is rich in iron, giving the earth its iconic rusty hue, while the horizon seems to melt under the relentless sun. The sun beats down mercilessly, with temperatures soaring above 40 degrees Celsius in summer. Rain is a rare blessing, sometimes absent for years, turning rivers into dusty memories. Only the strongest survive here. The soil is poor, waterholes are scarce, and food is spread thin. Droughts can last for months, even years, and flash floods can sweep through in a matter of hours, reshaping the land. Yet in this battleground, one animal stands out, the kangaroo. They share this land with tough survivors like dingoes, emus, and wedge-tailed eagles, but none are as iconic. These icons don't just survive, they thrive, perfectly adapted to every challenge the outback throws at them. They travel in mobs, covering vast distances in search of food and water. From their big ears, which help them detect the faintest sounds and cool their blood, to their powerful tails and legs built for leaping across the harsh terrain, kangaroos are built for this world. They've turned every hardship, heat, drought, hunger, into an opportunity. Kangaroos rest in the shade during the hottest hours and can survive on minimal water, extracting moisture from tough native plants. So, let's dive in and uncover the secrets that make the kangaroo the true king of the outback. From ancient rock to shimmering salt flats, this is their kingdom. Get ready for a wild ride. Let's hop to it, into the heart of Australia's untamed wilderness. The kangaroo's hop isn't just iconic, it's a marvel of efficiency, biomechanics, and evolutionary adaptation. Using their massive hind legs and elastic tendons, kangaroos store and release energy with every leap, covering huge distances while saving precious fuel. Their Achilles tendons act like biological springs, recycling up to 70% of the energy from each landing into the next jump. In the outback, where food and water are far apart, this energy-saving hop is a game-changer. A single leap can span up to 9 meters, allowing kangaroos to cover ground quickly and efficiently. At slow speeds, they use their muscular tail as a fifth leg, propelling themselves forward in a unique pentapedal gait. The tail is so strong it can support their entire body weight and acts as a powerful counterbalance when they hop. Their legs are shock absorbers, built for speed and endurance across rough terrain. Specialized joints and flexible toes help them grip and stabilize on rocky or sandy surfaces, reducing the risk of injury. This unique movement lets them travel far, escape danger, and follow the reins to fresh growth. Even with a joey in the pouch, a mother kangaroo can leap at full speed, her body perfectly adapted to cushion and protect her young. Every hop is a masterclass in survival, honed by millions of years of evolution. Their movement is so efficient that the faster they go, the less energy they use per meter, a rare feat in the animal kingdom. So, next time you see a kangaroo bounding across the plains, remember, you're witnessing a perfect blend of power, balance, and energy conservation. That's true Aussie ingenuity. What a champion. The outback sun is brutal, with temperatures often soaring above 40 degrees Celsius, hot enough to fry an egg on a rock. But kangaroos have clever ways to stay cool, outsmarting even other outback animals like emus and dingoes. During the hottest hours, they rest in the shade or dig shallow pits in the cool earth, saving energy and water. They're most active at dawn and dusk, avoiding the midday heat, a strategy called crepuscular activity, also seen in desert foxes and antelope. When it gets extreme, kangaroos lick their forearms. Evaporating saliva cools their blood, just like sweating. This unique trick is more efficient than panting, which many other animals rely on. Their light-colored fur reflects sunlight and insulates against both heat and cold. Special blood vessels in their forearms help dissipate heat quickly. Kangaroos also shelter together, sharing the coolest spots. Mothers keep their joeys safe in pouches, where temperatures are carefully regulated. Unlike sheep or cattle, which can suffer in the heat, kangaroos thrive, true masters of staying cool under pressure. That's Outback smarts. Every behavior and adaptation helps them beat the heat and survive where few others can. In the harshest conditions, kangaroos don't just endure, they excel. In a land where water is scarce and the sun beats down relentlessly, kangaroos have mastered the art of hydration through a remarkable set of survival tactics. They rely on moisture-rich plants, like saltbush and native succulents, extracting water from every bite. Even in the driest months, these plants provide a vital source of hydration. To minimize water loss, kangaroos rest in the shade during the hottest parts of the day, becoming most active at dawn and dusk when temperatures are cooler and evaporation is lower. Their bodies are built for conservation. Super-efficient kidneys filter out waste while producing highly concentrated urine, wasting almost no water. Their feces are dry pellets, another adaptation to arid life. Kangaroos also generate metabolic water, a byproduct of digesting food, which helps them survive long stretches without drinking from waterholes that may be dry for months. In times of extreme drought, kangaroos travel vast distances in search of food and moisture, sometimes digging for roots or bulbs hidden beneath the parched earth. They'll even lick dew from rocks and leaves at dawn, making use of every drop the environment offers. Their keen sense of smell helps them locate hidden water sources. Through these ingenious strategies and physiological marvels, kangaroos have become true water warriors of the outback, surviving, thriving, and conquering where few others can. Outback plants are tough, but kangaroos have evolved a remarkable digestive system to thrive where others struggle. Their diet includes dry grasses, leaves, bark, and even shrubs, foods that are nearly impossible for most animals to digest. Kangaroos have multi-chambered stomachs, similar to cows, acting as fermentation vats filled with specialized microbes that break down tough, fibrous plants. These microbes not only unlock nutrients but also produce extra water as a byproduct, an essential adaptation in the arid outback. Unlike sheep or cattle, which often struggle and starve during droughts, kangaroos can survive on vegetation so dry and sparse it would be useless to most grazers. They even regurgitate and re-chew their food, chewing cud for a second round of digestion, ensuring nothing goes to waste. Their gut is a powerhouse, turning dry, spiky grass into energy and hydration, and allowing them to go for weeks without drinking water if necessary. Some species, like the red kangaroo, can even slow their metabolism and reduce activity during extreme drought, conserving energy until food is available again. With these strategies, kangaroos have become masters of survival, true internal engineers, perfectly adapted to conquer Australia's harshest landscapes. Kangaroos aren't loners. They're remarkably social animals, living in groups called mobs that can number from just a handful to over 100 individuals. Within the mob, safety comes from numbers. More eyes and ears mean a better chance of spotting danger, like a lurking dingo or wedge-tailed eagle. When one kangaroo senses trouble, it thumps its powerful foot on the ground, sending a warning signal that ripples through the group, triggering a coordinated escape. At the heart of every mob is a social hierarchy. The dominant male, known as the boomer, leads the group. He's often the largest and strongest, earning his position through ritualized boxing matches and displays of strength. Scientists have observed that these contests rarely end in serious injury. Kangaroos prefer to settle disputes with showmanship rather than violence. Life in the mob is a constant lesson in cooperation. Members feed together, share resting spots, and even groom one another to strengthen social bonds. Young joeys watch and mimic the adults, learning how to find food, avoid predators, and interact with their peers. A true apprenticeship in survival. Mob size isn't fixed. During the lush wet season, mobs swell as food and water are abundant. In the harsh dry months, they split into smaller groups, each led by a boomer, to reduce competition and increase their chances of survival. This adaptability is key. Researchers have found that kangaroo mobs can shift their home ranges and regroup as conditions change, a strategy that helps them cope with the outback's unpredictable climate. Social interactions go beyond survival. Kangaroos have been seen comforting each other after a scare, and mothers form close-knit circles to protect their joeys. The mob is a supportive society where teamwork and trust are the foundation of daily life. Picture a mob bounding across the open plains, moving as one, each leap a testament to their unity and resilience. The kangaroo mob, nature's outback community, where every member plays a part in the story of survival. Despite their remarkable adaptations, kangaroos are facing mounting challenges, many of which are driven by human activity. Expanding farms and cities are rapidly reducing their natural habitats. In the last 50 years, Australia has lost over 40% of its native grasslands, forcing kangaroos into smaller, fragmented areas and increasing the risk of vehicle collisions and fence entanglements. Climate change is intensifying these pressures. Severe droughts and record-breaking heat waves have led to mass die-offs in some regions. According to recent studies, kangaroo populations in drought-affected areas can drop by up to 60% during extreme events. But there's hope. Conservationists and scientists are working tirelessly, protecting critical habitats, building wildlife corridors to reconnect fragmented landscapes, and restoring native vegetation. Ongoing research is helping us understand kangaroo movements and adapt conservation strategies. Success stories are emerging. In some regions, community-led projects have doubled local kangaroo numbers by restoring water sources and safe passageways. Wildlife corridors have reduced road fatalities by up to 80% in pilot areas. Experts agree the kangaroo is more than just an animal. It's a symbol of Australia's wild spirit and ecological resilience. Dr. Emily Carter, a leading marsupial ecologist, says, "Protecting kangaroos means safeguarding the health of the entire outback ecosystem. Preserving kangaroos means protecting one of the world's most unique and resilient landscapes for future generations." Everyone can help, from supporting local conservation groups to spreading awareness and participating in citizen science projects. Together we can ensure the king of the outback keeps bouncing for generations to come. What a beauty!